Hey, what's up? Back at it again with another one of these Periscopes. Yeah, I forgot I had to work late today, so damn, I won't get off till probably 5:30. Hour of overtime, not too bad. I'll take it, especially since I'm about to go spend a whole bunch of money next week for MagFest. But so this was a discussion that I started last week, and while I was walking around talking, we were getting into the good thick of it, and my phone died. So I was talking about Beam and how I've made the transition from Twitch to Beam. And I love it. Community over at Twitch at Beam is fantastic. And that's not to say that there aren't good communities on Twitch, because there are. I'm still a member of some of those too. But the overall, I don't know, it's just, Twitch is so big and it got so big so fast that it's tough to, it just got out of hand, exploded. Amazon took it over and it exploded. Justin, what's up, man? Welcome back. But you get a lot of trolls or just like salty ass gamers, and all that crap is on Twitch, and folks over there are just generally less pleasing to be in chat with. Whereas like on Beam, there is a overwhelming sense of community. And you go into a chat, you go into a stream, hanging out, talking with cats, and they're like, hey, what's up? How are you doing? And you're like, hey, I'm doing good. How's your stream? I saw your tweet about Ignite, so did the rest of the team. They all thanked you in Discord. Yeah, I don't think I'm not in that one. But it's like, go in there and get to talking to people like, oh, hey, do you stream? Like, yeah. They're like, cool. Everybody go follow this dude. Or, everybody go follow this girl. Or everybody follow everybody. Like, there's just this whole thing where the success is shared in Beam. People want to see the whole community elevated. Because we're elevated, the platform is elevated, and everything gets better. There's more presence. There's more exposure. And if people are trying to make a career out of content creation, then it's there. For me, I streamed on Twitch for 3 years. And when I started streaming on Twitch, I wasn't taking it seriously, and I didn't really have any aspirations. It was just, hey, I'm going to go stream. This will be fun. Maybe some people come hang out. And sometimes I had successful days, but most of the time I didn't. It was just me and nobody, or me and one person. And then, that was like, you kind of get disheartened at the whole thing. Like, I'm not sure I won't even bother doing this anymore. But I like being able to hang with people while I do things that I do. Like, I am an extrovert, and I enjoy being with people as often as I can. But I'm an adult, I have a 9-to-5, I got 2 kids, I got a wife, I got to pay my mortgage and my car notes. It's not like I can just, skip work and hang out. And yes, awesome. But I can't just quit, doing all that stuff just to hang out and play video games with my friends. So what I can do is stream. So go to work, come home, put my kids to bed, hang out with the wife, she goes to bed, I go upstairs and I stream, and then people come and hang out in my chat on stream, and it's just like the same thing that I had when I was a kid. We can hang out, we can stream, or play games, and talk about it. We can play together, or you can just watch. It's a bunch of fun. So I moved over to Beam. I actually found out today, I've been there for a month and 25 days, I think. And immediately had more success than I ever had in 3 years on Twitch. And I think it's because I used a lot of lessons that I learned from being on Twitch. Plus, people just have a genuine interest in seeing more people strive. So you're not dealing with, going in there and, having to play, super coy about a lot of things. There's still chat faux pas. You don't go in and advertise your stream. Hey man, I stream over it, blah, 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 blah. But people are more likely to ask you if you're a streamer. They're more likely to shout out your channel. People are more likely to say, let's do this. Like, almost all the streamers that I watch at the end of their stream will go and raid somebody. Almost nobody just ends their stream, 35 people deep and just cuts it off and says, okay, later. They're like, let's go spread the beam love. And I think that is awesome. For me, I don't know that I could ever survive full time on streaming alone, but I do have other things that I would really like to do, other plans that I would goals that I'd like to personally achieve, and I think that being a partner streamer somewhere would help. So that's a goal I'd still like to push. And worst case scenario is, so say I make the push, and say I even make it, but I don't get the exposure like I think I'm going to get, and I get a few people subbed, and I'm making a little bit. If I can pay for my habit, and I don't got to use, the money I use to feed my kids and pay my mortgage and all that to buy video games and crap, then, hey, you know what? That's still a W to me. But there's just lots of things that I want to do that for me personally, and there are things I want to do for friends that it would be nice if I had a platform to do them on. I got friends that make music, and it's awesome. And they do a really good job of promoting themselves, but, there's no such thing as too much promotion. And if I had a platform that I could help launch their product on or push it out to more people, knowing I had a steady viewership of X amount of people every night, I could say, hey, you want me to play some exclusive to some folks, then I'll do that. Or, hey, you want me to, debut a piece or push your whatever, then I'd like to do that. I'd like to support my friends and all the stuff that they make. But for other folks where, people I know that stream, two people I can think of off the top of my head that are Twitch streamers that I think were very successful and really just got shortchanged by a stupid system, and that would be Will, that's who, and Hot Sammy Sliz. These two dudes put in the hustle, put in the grind, great streams, fun to watch, nice dudes, really over the top, just everything was aces with these cats, and they, Twitch just continually scooted the bar higher and higher and higher. And it was like, when you got 1 million plus people on the site and, your co-carnages and your G1 summits and all these guys are raking in 5,000-6,000 viewers, it's like nobody's even bothering to go scroll down the directory for anything. Whereas I think both of them could move over to Beam, stream there for 6 months, to put in the required time and bring their communities with them and get partnered in no time. And I think that is, I think that it would be worth it for them, and I think that it's the place for that. There are a lot of Beamers who are coming over, some of them who are partnered now, who brought their Twitch brood with them. And then on top of that, not only do you have the community, which is an intangible benefit, but you have, Beam is interactive. Two things that they like, that they really like place on the top of the list when they talk about their platform is the interactivity with like the built-in soundboard, button board, and all that, and sub-second delay, faster than light streaming. And both of those are awesome. So that way, you type something in chat to the streamer, and they see it, boom, and they respond to you like that, as opposed to the 45-second to 2-minute delay that you get on Twitch. So, it's awesome, right? And see, Skittles knows what I'm talking about. But it's like, how do you convince people to, I don't want to say walk away, because I don't think that they're walking away, but it's like, hey man, make a left here. It's really what I think it is. I think there are lots of people that could do lots of things for the Beam community, and I'd love to see them get over there and come over there and enjoy. Hell, I'd love to be the example of, it works. Because, I don't have anything. I just can play games, right? all I can do is play games and talk. So, I can't make music, I can't draw, I can't do any of that stuff. I can just play games and we can talk about life and whatever ails you or whatever makes you feel good. And then we can play some music and hang out. And like, all I can do is hope to provide a place for people to come and chill, at night when I stream. But like, there's not a huge music directory. There's quite a few artists, but not a huge music directory. So guys like Mega, Sammy, Jajolo's there doing his thing. He's getting in on the ground floor. Cupanata came over. He likes it. And I think it's like, now's the time. Beam just became a thing January 5th, and they got acquired by Microsoft in August. So it's like, we're still talking ground floor type stuff here. This is still the early stages of this thing's life. And it's got a nice head of steam. I don't see it going anywhere. And I'm not going to call it a Twitch killer because I don't think that's their plan. I don't think they're looking to dominate and take anybody over like that. I think they're just looking to exist and be their own thing, which is important because you don't set some crazy goal that you can't achieve. They set something like, this is what we want to be. So success is based on your own, your own determination, less, oh, we're going to be just like Twitch. Like, no, don't be just like Twitch. Just let Twitch be Twitch. Let Twitch do their thing. Let's let Beam be Beam. Let's let Beam be what it is. It's the interactive streamer's choice. It's the place where interchange with the community is the most important thing that you can have. Hey, what's up, Panics? I see you creeping in there. It's less about, hey, look at me, guys, and more about, hey, let's hang. Hey, let's be a community. And I see that every time I go into a stream. And there's two, and I shouted that up on Twitter earlier today. There's two teams that I think are really doing it, and they're doing it really well. And that's the Underdog community, which I'm a proud member of, and the Ignite Stream team, which has got some of my favorite streamers. Hopefully one day I'll get myself up to the caliber of those guys. Maybe they'll let me join. I don't know. We'll see. Yo, what up, Mako? What's hanging, man? I like those guys. I like watching those guys. I like playing with those guys. So, yo, what up, Hutch? Everybody hanging out here today. Dessa's on the Ignite team. Justin, who's in here, is on the Ignite team. Panix is on the Ignite team. I am Batman. I am Batman, who's on, who just got partnered. He's on there. I think it's awesome. Oh, yeah, I love Periscope. I'll be Periscoping the shit out of MagFest. So believe that. But it's just like, there's lots of cool teams, and those teams got cool folks, and they all support each other, and they all support outward too. Like, it's not this inward focused thing. So, so we're not just looking at, right? We're not just looking at only support our own. It's like, let's make sure we support our own, but then let's support outside too. So, all right. Look, everybody. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for hanging. But I got to get back on the clock. 2 Periscopes is going to go. Oh, just follow me, man. Pay attention. I'll be doing it. So let me get back to work before I get in trouble. I'll catch you guys tonight. Come by, say what's up. Beam.pro/NerDad. Let's hang.